Saturday, Shudder Saturday.
Happy Shudder Saturday, everybody, and today we're going to be talking about a new Shudder original that's currently streaming right now on the Shudder channel. And that Shudder original film is called Superhost. Superhost stars Gracie Gilliam, Sarah Canning, and Osric Chow. And those Supernatural fans might remember him as the Prophet from Supernatural, Kevin Tran. Teddy and Claire are a couple and they are vloggers, and they host a show where they review Airbnb locations. If they like your hotel, great. They'll suggest it to all viewers. However, if they hate your Airbnb, they will talk trash about it and make sure your business is run down and out of business. While Teddy and Claire's channel is struggling because they are losing viewers, they are now at their latest Airbnb location to review. However, things are taking a turn because things are starting to go wrong. The Airbnb host, Rebecca, is actually kind of weird and giving off some very weird vibes. And things are starting to get even stranger day by day as they are there. Things are falling apart. Things are going missing. And Rebecca's getting stranger and stranger and more hostile as the day goes on. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about the movie once I saw the trailer, because when I first saw it, I was kind of like, ooh, these characters are kind of annoying. I'm trying to escape from that whole vlogging kind of thing. Except for this part, of course. I started watching the movie, I was kind of right. I was like, okay, these characters are annoying. The character of Teddy, he's kind of like has an online persona, because everybody online, they're always like, hey, how's it going? And he's kind of like that once he's on camera. However, when the camera is off, he's more of a person. However, his girlfriend is a complete opposite. She is on all the time. Even when the camera's off, she's always thinking about the next vlog shot. She's trying to think about the next scene, trying to think how she could edit everything, and she kind of comes off as annoying because she never turns it off. The first 75% of this movie is very predictable. There's a lot of jump scares that are kind of obvious, and they're very obviously set up. And you already suspect the person that's renting out the Airbnb to the couple anyway. As these vloggers are getting more annoying because they're trying to create content for their dying channel, they're wrestling with their own personal relationship issues, and they're also just wrestling with the fact that at this location, there's no internet, of course. And of course, Rebecca, the Airbnb renter, is getting weirder and weirder and weirder, and she keeps showing up at random places inside the house that they're renting from. She's kind of like Kathy Bates from Misery. Almost seems like the young version of her. Almost felt like this could have been a prequel or some sort of reimagining of the movie Misery at first, because the way the character was and how unstable she already came off. You're already like, okay, there's no real big twist in this movie, I bet, because obviously she's the crazy one. However, the last half of this movie gets really good because actress Gracie Gilliam, she turns it up to 11 in this movie, and she pulls off a really, really good performance. She definitely lets the crazy out, and she does a very good job, and it gets pretty twisted at the end, and I was like, okay, cool. This was definitely worth the wait as far as build-up because, like I was saying, everything's kind of predictable. You can kind of know where it's going. However, when it gets there, you're kind of like, all right, cool. There was actually some payoff at the end of this movie, and it was definitely worth the watch. This movie is not very long at all. It's only an hour and a half, if that. So I would definitely check it out on the Shudder channel. It's actually pretty fun, especially towards the end. And you get a little cameo as well at the end of the movie. So definitely check this movie out. It's definitely worth the watch. And like I said, you get a really good performance out of Gracie Gilliam in this movie. This movie made me realize, since it's about vloggers, that I need to increase my game. I need to turn it up. I need to let loose a little more, because apparently I'm not like, hey, so if you like what you see here, guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit like and subscribe. I'm Mike the Movie Misfit, and I'll see you at the movies.
Get more out of life. Go out to a movie.